Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Dosunmu is out there with Moody. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Williams. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Now, here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's Şengün. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And he recovers it. Şengün with a screen on Tatum. Bridges misses. And here's Seattle. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And here's Tatum for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Sharp. After the basket by Seattle. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Outside Williams. Now, here's Moody. Defense right on him. Tatum no good. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Sharp missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Eason. Tatum on the wing. Vucevic defending. Tatum against Vucevic from about 19 feet. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 7.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Look at the numbers for Bridges. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now, here's Sharp. Over Moody. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Moody finds Dosunmu. Here's Williams. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Seattle leading by 4. Now, here's Dosunmu. He has yet to score. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges inside. Defended by Dosunmu. Basket good.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Topic. Bridges outside. Vucevic a screen on Tatum. Pass to Vucevic from past the arc. The rebound by Dosunmu. Seattle leading by 4. Now Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And he's good on the second. And the home team has possession, trailing by 5. Sharp the pass to Şengün. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Seattle, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Tatum. Seattle missing again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Topic. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Bridges against Tatum. To the left side wing. Now here's Dosunmu. Williams a screen. Shot clock at 6. At the top of the key, Moody. With his first shot attempt, the basket is good off the assist from Williams. A lowly 30% to start this game out. Pass to Bridges. Vucevic setting the pick for Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And he makes the first. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Bridges. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. checked in for Vucevic. Here's a look at some of the stats for Alperen Şengün.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And so here's the home team. It's a 5-point game to the left wing. Here's Topic, defended by Dosunmu. Bridges shot, good.
Well, he's very dependable from that area, so Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Now here's Tatum, coming off 31 points last game. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there. 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Bridges inside. Tatum on him. Now here's Sharp, defended by Moody. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Sharp missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dosunmu finds Williams. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Dosunmu. Off target with his 3. Dosunmu's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here is Brown. Now here's Bridges, guarded by Tatum. Here's Şengün. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
And it's tied up with that one.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
Here's Pritchard. His last outing, he had 8 points. Nelson against Brown. Pass to Pritchard. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now here's Simmons. T right on him. Here's Trent. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Hield. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And here is Simmons. Pass to Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Trent. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him, and that one is good.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. check in for Alperen Şengün. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Healed the pass to Pritchard. To stop the run, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Being 40% here in the early stages. Pass to Bull. Back to Simmons. Down low, here's Brown. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Slick in the pick and roll. Simmons, when a passing lane is open, he jumps all over it.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Simmons. Now Nelson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Brown. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brown's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
Pass to Simmons. And 101 left here in the first quarter. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Washington. To the inside, they kick out to Hield. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Pass to Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Simmons. To the paint. Here's Nelson. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
It is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
On the floor for Seattle. Tatum out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dosunmu. Then there's Moody. And it's Williams at the 5. Rome in the paint. Bridges outside. Pass to Bull. Can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Shots good by Williams. And Seattle leads by 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Vucevic checked in for Simmons. Good on the second free throw. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Oh, the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
And Seattle shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Tatum a screen. Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Bridges against Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Topic. Shoots over Dosunmu. Topic, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Bridges. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Pass to Eason. Back to Tatum. Nice move. Bridges with the board. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Williams. Vucevic a screen on Tatum. Here's Bridges. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Tatum. Here's Eason. To the middle. Here's Moody. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Topic. Sharp with it. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum finds Dosunmu. Back to Tatum. Williams a screen on Bol. Here's Tatum. Through contact.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Bridges outside. Pass to Bol. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Bol's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Tatum looking around. Bridges with the board. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Tatum against Sharp. Pass to Topic. Vucevic up top. Fires from deep. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum against Sharp. Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. Bridges with the board. Being 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Inside. Here's Sharp. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the layup's good off the glass. Sharp's got 5 now.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Different look for Seattle. Nelson's checked in for Williams. And it's P.J. Washington in for Tari Eason. Moody the pass to Tatum. Now, here is Nelson. They could use a bucket, and there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got it all tied up now for Seattle. And so here's the home team.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Nelson outside. Pass to Dosunmu. And here is Washington. Hits the three-point bomb. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Reddish. Down low. Here's Şengün. That one goes in. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that moment.
Tatum no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Back to Tatum. Tatum with a screen on Şengün. Fires high post and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. Seattle shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Seattle. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jason Tatum. Buddy Hield comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Pritchard in for Dosunmu. Both free throws good for Nelson.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. Pass to Reddish. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Alperon Şengün. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Washington passes to Nelson. Now Hield, defended by Trent. 5 on the clock. Nelson with a screen on Trent. Fires at the elbow. That one goes. Count it. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
Anytime Hield shoots it inside the line, you just assume it's going in.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Hield outside. From the arc. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Reddish bounce pass. Simmons inside. He's covered by Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Şengün. From downtown. Drills it from outside. Şengün's got 10 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Nelson. Şengün covering. Nelson kicks to Hield. Nelson sets a screen for Hield. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 10.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
Şengün with a screen on Hield. They get it back. Another shot. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Nelson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Trent passes to Simmons. Back to Trent from outside the arc. Traps in the tray. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Hield. 10 points for him. And another 3 for Seattle.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Simmons with it. Here's Şengün. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nelson with a screen on Simmons. Pass to Nelson. Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Boucher's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün so effective around the rim. Great play.
Seattle trails by 3. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hield. Washington with the screen on Trent. Hield kicks to Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Launches it. Simmons pulls it in. From deep three-point territory. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 3. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. And measuring up the shot.
Checking out Seattle, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you could. And that about wraps it up.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Sharp, Alperen Şengün out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Topic, and it's Vucevic in its center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Şengün. Teardrop shot. Bridges misses. And Seattle shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Vucevic against Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Bridges outside. Shoots from the elbow. And that's good for 2. Bridges has got 10.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot at 15 to 19-foot range.
Back to Tatum. Eason, screen on Bridges, and that's going to be a travel.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Tatum. Averaging about 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Here's Topic. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tatum against Bridges. Tatum passes to Williams. Eason with it. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Seattle, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And so Eason nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Şengün finds Sharp. Bridges outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Eason gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now, here's Bridges. 12 points for him. Seattle grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over Şengün. Tatum no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. You look at Topic, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Yeah, he's an old head, mature beyond his years. He has a dominant offensive mindset. No matter what the defense throws at him, he lights up the scoreboard. Really a special talent.
For Seattle, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Jason Tatum, 1 shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Vucevic. There's the lob to Bridges. And then Sharp with the dunk.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Now Tatum. Now Eason. He has 5. Takes it inside. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Brown's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Four on the shot clock. Here's Moody. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Sharp, the pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Moody. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Great open look there. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Moody. Vucevic, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Tatum kicks to Williams. To the inside. Puts it up from 7. A nice shot by Moody.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Brown. Bridges with it. Out guarded by Tatum. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here's Williams. Moody with it. Defended by Sharp. Now here's Moody. He's tightly guarded. Over Sharp. Moody's shot is off. Gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And the shot goes in. Sharp's got 17.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 19. Williams up on top. Vucevic defending. Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter. Gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Pass to Sharp. Bridges outside. Brown the pass to Sharp. Brown sends a screen for Sharp. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sharp's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Shot by Eason, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Topic. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And he makes good on the layup. He has 5.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here's Moody. He's got 7, and here's Tatum for 3.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Pass to Topic. To the middle, wants to get it to Brown and does. And the shot goes down.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Seattle trails by 12. Here's Eason. Back to Tatum. Looking to end the run. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Now, here's Sharp. 20 points for him. Bull, a screen on Heel. Here's Sharp. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Heel, the pass to Pritchard. Back to Hield. Washington sets the pick for Hield. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Tries a 3 off the inbound.
And we talk about Hield so much at the offensive end, but there he does it defensively.
And Bull pulls it down.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
From 10 feet out. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher with the rebound. Seattle trails by 10. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Simmons. Back to Washington. Nelson with a screen on Sharp. Sharp against Washington. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Washington's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Sharp. Brown with a screen on Heel. Bounce pass from Sharp. Brown, no good. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Hield, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And he knocks down the first one.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Tatum, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And so he hits both.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Bull setting the pick for Simmons. Pass to Bull. Now here's Trent, covered by Hield. Şengün against Nelson. Trying to get something going. Connects, the jumper drops. Şengün's got 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Pass to Şengün. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Jason Tatum on top.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Well, it's about his instincts. Excellent instincts, and he uses his speed really well to beat bigger guys to the right spots, establish good position, and then haul in those boards.
Shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Simmons passes to Trent. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Şengün kicks to Watson. Şengün with the screen for Trent. They get it back. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Seattle, Tatum out there with Williams. Then it's Hield. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Dosunmu in at the 1.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Dosunmu, the pass to Hield. Drills the three-pointer. Hield's got 20.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Topic. Picked by Vucevic. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, good from Topic. And Seattle making a change here. Eason's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
That free throw good from Eason.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Topic, defended by Dosunmu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That free throw, good from Topic. Sharps checked in for Trent. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Seattle with the ball. Pass to Eason. Drops in the layup for two. Eason's got 4 this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Vucevic. To the paint. Let's go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Moses Moody.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Seattle trails by 6. And here is Dosunmu. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now, here's Sharp, defended by Moody. Şengün, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Eason. And it's all evened up. Eason's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Screen by Şengün. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Outside Tatum. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Topic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At the line for your home team, Topic, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. For Seattle, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Now, here's Moody. Defended by Sharp. Moody, the bounce pass. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Connects from 3-point range.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch-and-shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
Tatum passes to Eason. Into the lane. Count it, and the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start. And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Sharp. Now, here's Bridges. Sharp with it. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Topic. Vucevic setting the pick for Sharp. No good with the triple. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Tatum, that's for 2. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Topic, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Eason. Now here's Williams. Dosunmu with it to take the lead. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Sharp. A three-pointer, no good. And Seattle shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. And Vucevic throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Pass to Dosunmu. Bridges against Tatum. Pocket 6. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Back to Sharp. Pass to Topic. Bridges left side. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players have jump ball.
Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Tatum. Now Moody. And here is Dosunmu. Defended by Bridges. 5 to shoot. Williams a screen on Bridges. Here's the floater. Dosunmu's shot is off. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Şengün finds Vucevic. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Williams. Tatum a screen. Now here's Moody. Not a lot of room, and it's in there. The pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Now here's Sharp, defended by Moody. Now Sharp, just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Moody, guarded closer. Tatum dishes to Williams. Pass to Eason. To tie it up. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here is Bridges. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Seattle. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Seattle trails by 6. Now here's Hield. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that is a big-time performer. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Now, here's Bridges. Şengün with the screen for Bridges. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bridges has got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Bridges against Hield. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Vucevic, and that one drops for him.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
1:36 left to play here in the fourth. And here is Hield. Pass to Dosunmu. Here is Williams. Fires the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Topic. Defended by Dosunmu. Sharp the pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Williams. And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
Hield the pass to Williams. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Topic. Pass to Şengün. Now Bridges covered by Hield. Bridges against Hield. Count that one.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's Hield. The kick out to Williams. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Dosunmu's shot is off. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win and one where they thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark County.